Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Shanard Wright. I got another video for y'all, man. I want to dedicate this one to my 7-day Adventist people, my Sabbath holders. The time is about 5:14. I believe the Sabbath has started, so I wanted to give this video to you guys on that day. I was having a talk with my homie, Neff. Shout out to Neff, man. What's good with you, bro? Y'all can follow that boy, man, on Facebook, Neff's a Priest. You can follow him on Instagram at the Neff Show 10. Really dope show, man. I gotta check that stuff out. Real talk, man. You gotta check it out. So, me and him was having a conversation, and very interesting talk that we had. And we realized something, and we were talking about the Sabbath. So one interesting point that he made is that the Sabbath is a day of rest, but the Sabbath cannot get you into heaven, and that is very true. That is very, very true. Actually, I want to compare what Moses said in Exodus about the Sabbath to what Jesus said. So here we go. So in Exodus 20, this is 8 through 10. It said to remember the Sabbath, keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath day to the Lord. You shall do no work, not you, your sons or your daughters shall do no work, no male or female servant. Oh, and by the way, shout out to my Geneva Bible. Yeah, man, the first English translation Bible to ever hit America before the King James. The Geneva Bible was written in 1560, was completed in 1599, before the King James. Anyway, so remember the Sabbath day, as Moses said in Exodus 20. Now, Jesus said in Matthew 11, 28 through 29, he said, come to me, all ye that labor, and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I'm gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest to your souls. Now, he said, come to me, all ye that labor. Now, here's the thing about it. And Jesus said, I will give you rest. Now, the fact is, if you need to rest from your work, from your labor, you don't have to go to anyone to do that. Just stop working and you can chill. So Jesus meant something when he said, come to me, all ye that labor. Moses said that 6 days of the week you shall labor. Now Jesus was talking about the works of the law that you're laboring from. The sacrifice, going and killing animals and atoning for your sins, having to hunt animals down, do all that other stuff. The laboring. Now, here's another interesting thing. Jesus said, take my yoke upon thee. And if you look at Acts 15, I believe it's chapter 10 through 11, they call the law an unbearable yoke. So he was giving reference to that, where he said, take my yoke upon thee, my yoke. Something that was unbearable because the law demanded perfection and no one was able to keep it. Now, also, if you look from the cross from the Old Testament to the New Testament, it is specified in the Old Testament about the Ten Commandments because that was the covenant that we were under, the Mosaic covenant. Jesus came to fulfill that covenant and put us under his covenant, which is why he said, come to me, all you that labor, I will give you rest. Those that believeth in me shall not perish, have everlasting life. Jesus said that I'm the way, the truth, and the life in John 14:6. No man comes to the Father but by me. Now, here's the thing about the commandments. A lot of times, 7-day Adventist people will say, well, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. And they said that Jesus said that, and they think he's talking about the Ten Commandments. Jesus is not talking about the Ten Commandments. Nowhere in the New Testament do you even see the term Ten Commandments mentioned, nor did Jesus or any apostle actually say to keep the Ten Commandments. Jesus said, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. Now, what was Jesus' commandments? So that is very easy. If you go to Matthew chapter 19 and verse 16, where he's talking to a rich man. Rich man said, oh good Lord, what should I do that I may have eternal life? Jesus said, why calls me thou good? No one does good but one, that is God. He said, but if you shall enter into eternal life, keep my commandments. The rich man said, which commandments? Jesus said, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, honor thy mother and thy father, love your neighbor as you love yourself, and thou shalt not bear false witness. Those are 6 commandments out of 10 that Jesus ordered us to keep. Jesus is the way, he is the truth. So in nowhere did Jesus or any apostle in the New Testament say that we had to actually honor the Sabbath or keep the law. Nowhere, and nobody can show me in the New Testament where Jesus ever said that. It is not there. it is not there. The story of the scriptures, man, we have to learn it. We have to look thoroughly. We have to know Jesus Christ, man. He came to give us an eternal rest. You know, he came to show us the way. He is the way. So what you have to understand is, man, there's no way that you can claim to know Jesus Christ, to love Jesus Christ, to believe in Jesus Christ, but you're still trying to live under another covenant that wasn't given to you. You know, so to profess Jesus Christ as your Lord, but to try and go and honor the things of the law, that is denying Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? So definitely when you guys get some time, look at those scriptures, man. Check it out for yourself. They're there. Matthew chapter 19 verse 16. You could go back. You can look at Matthew 11:28, where he said, "Come to me, all you that labor, take my yoke upon you." And again, this is about truth, man. I love each and every one of you guys, and I'm out.
Thank you.